got a good lineup of fighters so far. Let's bring them up. Teriak, welcome to the show.
Back at it again, boys.
Oh, back again. Martae, welcome to the show.
Teriak, I gotta body you tonight, so I mean, just be prepared, okay?
Oh,
keep
shit.
Keep training.
Matter of fact, bring everything, Teriak. I wish you good luck tonight. So, moving on.
Thank you.
Wait though. We have a 1v1 request. Martae versus Teriak. Let's get everyone else into the back.
Let's fucking do it right now.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, let's fucking go, Teriak. So, anyways,
do you want to continue on this topic then?
Let's try something new because I'd rather beat him on the head with a new stick. Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, is there because you said it when you came in here, you said you gotta beat up Teriak tonight. Is there like a certain topic you had in mind, or you?
No, I don't have a certain topic, but we could play Russian roulette. He's fun to pick on, so yeah, that's mainly why.
All right, let me see here. My
screen name is gay as fuck, by the way. But anyways, yeah, literally gay.
Do you want mine? Do you want to swap to mine?
They made everybody's name
mine, bro.
They made it as gay as possible. I'm the only one who missed that bullet somehow, so I shouldn't have said anything. Anyways, is human behavior shaped by biology or by culture? Primarily, because obviously we can say both here, right? That it's shaped by biology and by culture. But where do you think it comes primarily from? Like, what's the main driver behind human behavior?
I'd say culture.
I would say biology.
All right, let's
overlap. There's an overlap, but we're just going to use semantics. Yeah,
that's why I put primarily, because I realize like nobody's ever going to say it's one or the other.
We're not going to concede. I already know where this is going. So I mean, it would be
the main driver.
Topic, yeah.
Okay, so chat, just a reminder for you all, this goes to 5 minutes to start. If you guys want to add on a minute, it is 10 to add on a minute. All right, it is 60 if you want to solo judge. And if we don't get a solo judge, it will go to the chat poll, and the loser of the poll will lose their soul. Fighters, good luck to both of you. Let's get it.
Wait, are we still on the same?
Yeah. No, we're saying that is it. What is this guy for real easy?
Are we on a new topic or the same topic?
No, the new one is human behavior primarily driven by biology or culture.
I would say biology.
Okay.
Biology. Okay. Inherently, it all goes down to biology, and the reason why you know it's biology because theology would dictate something else that we're basically driven to achieve a higher accord or a higher calling, which means going against the flesh. Because human behavior, if you don't have instruction for it, guess what happens? Society goes to collapse. We have hedonism, everything else, and we're just driven by our innate natural desires. You can tell because if we have theology introduced into the pictures, we're literally going against our flesh, i.e. against biology.
So would you say, Martae, this change towards like the whole like LGBTQ and all this kind of stuff, that change is naturally biology, or do you think that's been the culture and all this propaganda?
I think a lot of that is culture and propaganda.
Okay.
That doesn't disprove my argument, though.
You know, because your argument would be that this primary drive for like the LGBTQ movement, that would be biological. Which would actually defeat the original argument they were trying to make.
No, not even that. That doesn't even destroy my argument. Just because you can put
it's biologically driven. But Martae, you were just like saying that like this whole thing of like trying to be monogamous and like trying to continue on, that's all biological. You know what I mean? But then when you see all this shift towards LGBT, that's culture.
You know why it's biological? Because you can introduce and point to a group of genetic dead ends that won't reproduce 100 years from now. All we'll have is a bunch of male skeletons that said that they're female.
Gays and lesbians can reproduce. Gays and lesbians can reproduce.
Not with each other. Try again.
They could, yeah.
No, where?
They prefer not to, but they could.
Biggest leprechaun.
Do you know what they done back in antiquity, Martae? Do you know what they done back in antiquity? They had Aphrodite, and they had like these public orgies and all this kind of stuff. So like being gay, being straight didn't really matter. All the focus on was just reproducing kids.
How is this biologically feasible?
What do you mean reproduce? Bro, after Hannibal, the Romans imported in Aphrodite, and then their population exploded, and then they dominated, and then they brought in Christianity, and then they fell.
Oh
but,
shit!
Yeah, back to this point. Yeah, culture. Yeah, culture will denote behavior more so than biology.
No, biology does, because if you have a king or somebody lording over another person, you can command people to do things under the threat of persecution and death. That doesn't make any sense. If you have Aphrodite come in and tells people what to do, do
you think the slave owner? Yeah,
it makes no sense. How this is biology?
Do you think the slave owner teaches the slaves that this is biology? You're supposed to be a slave, or do you think that he just takes out a whip and then enforces the behavior that way?
So this isn't biology. So when you're talking
takes out a whip,
human behavior, exactly. So back to let me
behavior. Yeah.
Do people eat, sleep, and breathe? Is that biological as an imperative?
Yeah, sure.
Right. So when people cheat in a relationship, do you think that cheating is biological?
No.
Okay, so this is a driven behavior that you're saying. This literally goes against what you're saying.
That's so culture. It's cultural.
We have to fight our innate desire, which is biologically wired in us to cheat and do certain things. I'm telling you right now, that's
the topic is human behavior.
We're biologically wired to do certain things.
The topic is that
by culture,
human behavior,
right? That's what you're saying by culture, right?
Human behavior is it's primarily the culture that denotes your behavior.
Okay, this really doesn't make any sense. So, are you attracted to a woman because of her biology or because of the culture?
Well, it depends. If it was like a gay community, you know what I mean?
Probably no. I'm talking the way to try to switch it up. No, there's a woman that has the features.
Gay is a choice. I believe that gay is a choice.
Is that biology that you're attracted to, or a culture telling you that you like big tits and ass?
That's a choice. Being gay is a choice.
I'm not talking about gay. Nice obfuscation. Can you answer my question? She has.
No, you're talking about.
Hold on. Let's talk about you. Yeah. You like certain things in a woman. Is it her biology that you're attracted to? Because you're calling yourself gay if you say being gay is a choice. Because we're talking about you. Nice obfuscation. Don't call yourself gay during this argument.
We're talking about We're talking about the primary influence on human behavior, and that is culture.
Can you answer my question? Nice diversion. Yeah. That's what Destiny did last week. Go ahead.
No, this is not diversion. This is just repeating the question because you don't seem to understand what the question is.
No, the question that I asked you, I don't understand what that is. Are you attracted to her biology or the culture?
Human behavior. Like this is what we're talking about, human behavior.
No. That doesn't answer my question.
I just told you, like being gay is a choice. Yes. That's a choice. That's a choice. That is a choice. That's a choice. That's a choice. Is that
culture or biology?
That's a choice. It's culture, it's a choice. You can choose. You can choose. You can choose to assimilate. I've answered your question like 10 times. It's a choice. It is culture. It's culture. It's culture. It's culture. It's culture.
Black or white?
How many?
Culture's not an answer. Culture doesn't.
Yes, it is.
No,
yes, it is. You asked me why are you attracted to the biology of the woman, and it's like, is that your biology or is that culture? It's culture. I've answered your question.
Okay, continuously now. Culture that you're you like big tits and ass because
again, you still have not proven it's biological. You still have yet to prove it's biological.
So you're only attracted to what you're attracted to because the culture tells you to.
You can obey the culture or not obey the culture. It's a choice.
Okay, so you just do what everybody. So if the culture was gay, you would turn gay.
But yeah, like if they start putting Gestapos and all this shit, it's like, yeah, of course I'm gay. Yeah, of course.
No, I'm not talking about force. Gestapo's force. I'm talking about culture.
That's culture. Culture is police. Yes. How you enforce the culture. And you enforce the culture.
No,
you
we're not
enforce the culture, correct?
Force argument. Let's go back to culture.
Do you enforce biology?
If it wasn't,
or do you enforce culture?
To be gay, would you
answer my question, Martae. Answer my question, because I haven't asked any questions. Do you enforce biology?
I'll happily answer yours. Go ahead and answer it. Ask it again.
Do you enforce biology or do you enforce culture?
I enforce biology.
You enforce your own biology, so like you're like cognizant of your own like immune system, and like you know exactly when the disease comes in, and you're the one who's making the constant choice.
You can't make butt babies.
Okay.
Tell me where that happens. So, anyways, off on the silly question. Can you answer my question?
Yeah, okay.
So, if everybody in your town
you enforce biology,
would you be gay because you're influenced by them?
So, but explain to me how would you enforce biology?
Would you do this overnight?
How would you enforce biology?
Would your sexual? Okay, you're answering a question with a question. Would you turn your sexual orientation?
We're still on my question. I still need clarification to my question. What the fuck do you mean by enforcing biology? I don't know what that means.
Okay,
you enforce biology.
Is answering Terry's question. None of Martae's. Only one of mine. Bro, that's it. Is that how we're going to do this?
I answered all your questions.
No, you didn't answer that question. I'm going to ask you again. If everybody in your village turned gay overnight, would you automatically concede and be gay and just start doing gay shit?
It's a choice. It would have more influence over the society. Yes.
Okay, we know that it's a choice, whether or not it's biology. That's actually middle ground.
Yes, which means it's cultural.
Yes, which means it's cultural. Instead of being neutral, instead of giving me a neutral answer, can you pick a side?
So can you not take a shit? Can you choose not to take a shit? Can you choose not to take a shit? I've answered this question, Martae. Can you choose to take a shit?
It's a choice. Giving me a choice doesn't answer me a question.
Can you choose to take a shit? If you really need to shit yourself, can you say, I'm not going to poop?
No, you just I don't have to choose to take a shit. It goes. It's biological.
Exactly. It's biological. Exactly.
Hold on. It's not a choice because I'll shit my pants. There's only so long I can hold it in. That's biological.
Exactly. It's biological. Yes.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Taking a shit is not a choice. Tell me one person that held their shit over 24 hours and I'll give you $100.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah, what I'm saying, cultural is choice, biological there's no choice.
No, the shit example just reverts to biology. Can you answer my question? If everybody in your city turned gay
because the topic is got to do with biology or culture.
If everybody turned gay overnight, would you fuck a guy because everybody else did
if you have a society or culture that promotes gay, you will have more gay people. Yes, it is society.
I want you to say it right now. I would fuck a guy right now and make a butt baby with him because everybody else did it overnight culturally. Baby? I want to hear.
What I'm saying is, this is nothing got to do with the topic.
Go ahead.
You just literally,
Martae. Hold on.
100%.
You're getting away from the.
I'll answer your question in a sec. Just let me clarify.
You're both terrible.
You threw away this debate.
Both of your arguments are god awful. They're dog shit. Both of you.
So even in this dynamic, I can answer. It's like, no, I wouldn't because I have a strong will. But a society that promotes gay sex, let me finish. A society that promotes gay sex is going to be more for positive cultural influence, which will have more gay people.
You don't need to finish. Terry, you don't need to finish. You're staying.
Yeah. So Muffin is using his $60 credit to solo judge.
Marty Mouse, I just met you, but it's real.
So you're picking Teriak as the winner?
Yeah. Tell that darky bye-bye. Get out of here, darky.
Don't talk like that, bro. Don't talk like that.
Jesus. I want to ask Martae one parting question. Martae,
who's the darky on light skin?
I was just gonna say I'm almost as dark as him if you actually pay attention.
Yeah, you get a tan. All right, yeah.
Dickhead. Listen, after I stop talking, everyone else shut up for a second. After I'm done talking, you'll have 30 seconds, okay? So tell everyone in the chat where they can find you and why they gotta bring you back for another shot at the $750 prize.
You can find me on _ the Real Mighty Martae. I'll be debating Destiny pretty soon, and I'll be on Sarah's channel doing a 1v8, destroying everybody. Bring me back because that's what I do, and I love doing this. See you guys later.
It's a pleasure having you, and if they bring you back, you're more than welcome. And until then, my friend.
Fatality.
First soul of the night added into the safe of souls. And that's how it goes on Verbal Combat Friday, baby. And remember, chat, you guys have your moves. You guys can revive the Mighty Martae for $90 here. So don't forget about that. All right. And here's all of your moves, by the way. So take a screenshot of that so you have them for later. They're also scrolling along the bottom.
Yeah, I can't say darky. I can't say darky. But if he'll wanted to say whitey, I'm sure you'd have such a problem with it.
I mean, listen, I said don't talk like that. I didn't say you can't. Right? I mean, I'm trying to help you in your image, but I mean,
you know, bro, was he just waiting to make a comment?
First of all,
listen.
I'm not gonna make. First of all, I'm not gonna make it to the end. Second of all, you know your chat will kick me.
Probably.
He's just embracing the villain role at this stage, easy.
I can't help that. But listen, when it comes to speech, I'm all about letting people speak. But YouTube, they have a limit on this. Okay, but if it's not a YouTube TOS word, I mean, I didn't
say the N word.
That's what I mean. So I'm saying. Don't forget.
Teriak, your arguments were dog shit, okay? And you were completely wrong. I actually agreed with the other guy. It was biology, but I just wanted him out of here because he was just an annoying prick.